And my mouse was hiding on my screen. Uh, let me just test my audio. My mouse is hiding on my screen. Seems like it works. Alright, didn't mean to full screen, whoops. Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. In this stream, of course, my antivirus program pops up as soon as I start streaming. Why wouldn't it? Stop! I don't care about updating my drivers. I literally just did that a couple weeks ago. Okay. In this stream, we likely will not be making any story progress because we have a lot I want to take care of in regards to exploration and upgrading my ship. If we go into our captain's quarters and we look at our ships, I'm gonna go over what exactly I want to get. So this is to prepare me for going into a medium difficulty area and taking down Tulum, or taking down a fort in that area and going to Tulum. So I want to get I want to get the advanced hull upgrade for 500 wood, 200 metal, and 15,000 reals. I'm actually close to getting 15,000 reals. I'll likely get it by the end of the stream. However, we will need to loot a bunch of ships. I also want to upgrade my broadside cannons a couple notches. So currently we have, I think we have, I don't know if that intermediate set of cannons is what we currently have, or if that's the upgraded thing. I want to get this. I want to upgrade my cannons a couple times. I also want to upgrade our mortars, so we need more metal for that. And I think that's about all I want to get. I also want I was thinking about getting upgraded cargo storage. However, currently I hold like 1,000. I think that's more than enough right now. That's about like most of what I wanted to cover. We need a lot more metal and wood primarily, and we need a lot more money. So while we're going around doing collectibles, while we're going around exploring, we're going to be getting into combat with ships and getting a bunch of materials. So let's get started. If we get like all the things I want to get done today, and if we still have time on the clock, we're going to be turning our attention to the main story. However, I do not think that we will get to that point. I will say something that I have noticed in between streams is the fact that I recently gained 2 subscribers on Twitch. I recently gained 2 subscribers on on YouTube, and those 2 subscribers subscribed to me because they kind of liked the fact that I had like sections dedicated to the database on Assassin's Creed. At least one person like that. So for those of you who are not familiar, on my YouTube channel is really only my YouTube channel. Often I throw like a bunch of like bonus episodes, bunch of like bonus content that you wouldn't normally see on Twitch. These bonus contents usually include missions that I just had no time to do on stream. They usually include like missions that I was just simply not able, or achievements I was simply not able to get on live stream. It also includes things that really have no place in live streams. So for that, I mean like the database entries. That's not really the type of thing that like Twitch I would really do well on Twitch. However, there are people that care about the lore, so I just make it a habit to show off like the database entries for YouTube. I did the same thing for the journal entries in Far Cry 3. So it's not like that. It's just strictly related to Assassin's Creed. In fact, I'm gonna be doing something different with Skyrim when I eventually get back down to that. Uh, when I eventually get working on the bonus content. I am essentially gonna be going around Solstheim in a bonus episode and getting all the necklaces that can be found there. Now, there's no guide that I found. There's no like good guide that I found that actually just said, "Hey, this is how you get this." So a lot of it may just be me trying to like figure out a puzzle, which is kind of yeah, rum and sugar. I don't want you. I need like wood and metal. That's really what I need. I completely lost my train of thought. Uh, there's no like good guide that tells me like where all of these necklaces are, but I will eventually be doing a YouTube video where I will be going after like all of the necklaces found in Solstheim. It's just gonna take a while for me to get to it because it's just I have a lot of other stuff I need to take care of in the base game as well, and I'm basically doing it by order of priority. And it's really like the first bonus episode is really already done. It took almost like 2 hours for me to record simply because there's a lot more quests in the base game that I missed and I thought. But the next bonus episode is going to be for Skyrim is actually going to be focused on the companion's quest line and the side quest that I missed there. R75. There is something that I'm trying to do, and that is to get lockpicking to level 100 before I start the companion's quest line. That's interesting. There's something I want to do beforehand, and that is before I start the companion's quest line, and that's to get lockpicking level 100. I found like a really easy way to do that. Wow, that guy got fucked up. I found a really easy way to do that. However, it's very time consuming, and just me like going through this method has caused me to lose like 60 lockpicks. But I am like 2 levels away from finishing it, from getting to level 100. It's just taking a while. And it's just, I haven't really had much of an opportunity to work on that because of school and a bunch of other stuff, but just know that those bonus episodes are coming. It's just gonna take a while. I will say, I've been mostly enjoying doing that, the bonus episodes, because it's just something that not too many YouTubers actually go out of their way to do. Like, especially like how I've been handling my playthroughs on Twitch. How I like to be able to do everything you can do in the game. Like, for this series in particular, I don't think there's a single YouTuber I know of, except for maybe like some completionist channels that I'm not aware of, that actually went out of their way to read like the note card or notepad sticky note things. Actually went out of their way to read like the Animus database entries I do at the end of each live stream for YouTube. It's just there's not that many YouTubers I know of that are actually willing to do that, and I feel like the fact that I am actually willing to do that for my live streams or for my content on YouTube, it kind of puts me up ahead of like, it kind of sets me apart, I guess, for like every other YouTuber. And I think it's kind of working well on both like YouTube and Twitch. But it's just my stream keeps on buffering. It's just growth has been like very slow. However, I'm getting a feeling that at some point my YouTube channel may surpass my Twitch channel in followers / subscribers. So currently I'm at 10 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm at 26 followers on Twitch. I'm honestly wondering if by like in a couple years or whatever, if my subscribers on YouTube will like surpass my followers on Twitch. Again, it's not like it's a competition. It's not like I'm just it's not like I'm like bitching about like having like no supporters or anything like that. I'm not gonna be like that shallow, but I'm just it'd be kind of funny if that happens because I'm honestly consider myself to be more of a Twitch streamer than a YouTuber. Or I'm technically both, but my priority first and foremost is Twitch streaming. And really, YouTube comes after. But it still will be kind of funny after like how after me streaming, trying to get to affiliate for 3 years. If I actually get like the required like sub follower goal on YouTube rather than Twitch. But to be clear, on on Twitch, the affiliate goal for followers is 50 followers. However, it also requires you to stream X amount of time, like every week, and have like 5 consecutive people chatting at the same time. I don't think that I'll be able to get like the other 2 requirements, but it'll just be kind of funny if I'm able to get like 50 subscribers on YouTube before I'm able to get like 50 followers on Twitch. It's just be kind of funny to me. It's just I don't know. It's just after like how long it's just I've been working on this, it'll just be kind of funny if I'm like more popular on YouTube than Twitch. But again, it's no contest. I know that the only reason why that I haven't been getting much growth on Twitch is because I'm doing something that is not common on Twitch, which is 100% playthroughs. However, I'm kind of doing something different this year 100%, where I'm focusing on games that. Okay, that was weird. That looks so weird. Where I'm focusing on the games that I abandoned on, I quit playing, like, or I abandoned for one reason or another. And, I'm not, like, gonna go out of my way and play the newest games. I'm not gonna go out of my way like, what the heck is going on? Like, my ship is sinking. I'm not gonna go out of my way to play the newest games. I'm not gonna go out of my way to, like, simp for fame, I guess you could say. But I'm just gonna do what I want to do for this channel. I'm just gonna do what I want to have fun. Whether it just makes me like affiliate for 10 more years, I really don't like not. Whether it takes like 10 years for me to get affiliate, I really don't care. Just so long as I'm having fun, just so long as I'm actually able to complete these games that I abandoned. That's really my goal with this. Although I can understand if, because I talk about this a lot on Twitch, but when I'm live streaming, I talk about uh, not my follower count of my thoughts on this, but I realize I have a habit of like repeating old topics, but I'm really am not bothered by it at all. It's really just kind of like a pacifist at times. I really let anything get to me. The only times I really get like really upset, in all honesty, the one thing that really sets me off above anything else is really relates to people, and if I see someone who is being like overly sexist, overly racist, that would just cause me to want to like get in a fist fight with someone. I really hate sexism and racism, but for stuff like this, where it's just like follower count or subscriber counts, I really don't really care. I mean, it's nice that I have supporters. It's nice to have people that are willing to watch my content. but I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna like do some. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to like play games that would help me boost my follower count. It's no contest for me. But hey, there we go. It's really no contest for me, but it still would be nice, I guess, to see like what the heck affiliate even does. There's also like something on Twitch called a partner on Twitch. I honestly don't know like what any of those things does. As far as I'm aware, like affiliate just makes it so that Twitch can run ads on your channel, and that means that they can just make money on your channel. But I don't know if that means that they will, like, just me being affiliate will allow me to earn a paycheck from Twitch. Because so far I'm like earning nothing, which again I'm not too bothered by it. Open it. Oh my god. Which again I'm not too bothered by it, but I really want to know like what the heck partner does. There's so many questions I have about Twitch, and there's so many like unanswered questions. It's just uh I mean, I've been learning about Twitch like as I go along. I've been learning uh like the do's and do nots of being a Twitch streamer. But there's a lot like about Twitch I still don't know that I'm still trying to figure out. One thing I have heard is that if you are apparently either if you are affiliate or if you are a partner, you'll get a contact within Twitch so that if you get a copyright strike, you can work with them to try and like fix the issue so it doesn't affect your channel. I don't know if that's true, but I remember hearing that. Might cause me to run ashore. Or not. I don't know if that's true, but I heard something about that. That'd be really nice. I would kind of like alleviate some of the stress. However, I also heard so many stories that Twitch streamers actually got their channels like banned because of copyright, because of DMCA takedowns and violations. One of those infamous people, I guess one of those streamers is like someone named like Dr. Disrespect or like Tim the Tatman or it's people like that, but I may be completely wrong. But I do know that oh god. I do know that EMCA's takedowns was an issue. I don't know if it still is. I personally never actually gotten a copyright strike on my Twitch channel, and I've had to stay that way. Been very careful about the games I play. I've been doing like a lot of research into what games have copyright strong, trying to make plans before I stream, that type of thing. But there's still things that just catch me off guard every now and then. One of those things that comes to mind is when I was streaming Assassin's Creed Revelations. Actually, no. A more recent example is Far Cry 3 when I went into really? When I went into an area to meet Sam. There's music playing in the background of the poker game, and that song actually kind of got my stream, like an issue to cause on an issue to come up on what am I missing? That caused an issue to come up on Twitch where I actually had my content muted for the duration the song was playing, which is something that I really should have known better, but I didn't. But stuff like that just happens every now and then. But For the most part, I've been doing. Oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Oh my god. I think I actually figured it out. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I think I'm like too high. I think I need to go lower. I thought that I needed to go higher. That's why I kept on trying to climb up. I think I need to go lower. It's kind of a tricky one. Nope. Maybe from the rocks? That's too far. It's gotta be from the tree. No, that's too low. Apologies, this is cringy, but I'm trying to figure this out. Part 100% is getting all these Animus fragments, and I can't figure out how to get this stupid fragment. I'm either too high or too low. I think that last one I was too low. There we go. Okay. Moving on. Okay, let's see what's next. Is that all the Animus fragments? And chest? Looks like it. Is there any chips in the area? Something that might be interesting is as soon as we grab this, we're gonna be making a beeline for a nearby fort. That's what I'd like to see. If this keeps up, I may need to restart my computer, but looks like that my stream is fine now. Are you good? Are you gonna start buffering again? God, freaking stream. Just want to play this game and you're causing... Stream almost crashed. I'm keeping an eye on my stream because I do not want to restart my computer. Like I had to like a stream last weekend where a stream like flat out crashed and I had to restart my computer and try and stream again. Luckily, it seems to have fixed itself, but it's just, did not like that brief crash. There we go. 10 of 30 Animus fragments in Uncharted. Yeah, it seems to just fix it. I'm not seeing the buffer anymore. Over here, let me go ahead and stop by the shipwright and I'll restock my ammo. ¿En qué puedo ayudarlos? Actually, I think I'm good. You're wondering what that light your clip thing is? I'm a member of like 6 different clubs on Xbox. And whenever I play, whenever I find like a funny moment in a game I play, I post it through one of my clubs. My stream is buffering again. I posted one of my clubs, so what you just saw was someone liking my clip in one of my clubs. The heck is this? This is strange. It's not popping up on the map. It's only popping up.
What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Addy.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was
Okay, I'm gonna hit that shit.
down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, on the Yaktan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Oh, it's a shark. That's what it is. Alright, well, I don't need to worry about that. I'm just gonna set a beeline for this, thing. Alright, so.
Liberate! Cast away! Think he's alive, sir?
We are gonna be facing a fort. And I think we can handle this one. It isn't an easy area. But if we get ourselves wrecked, we'll do some pirating and level up our ship before we go back in and try again. However, I'm assuming that because it's easy, it's gonna be easy. Because it's an easy area, I should say, it's gonna be easy. I think that, funnily enough, I think that when my stream crashed, it kind of fixed the connection issues I was having because I'm not noticing my stream buffering that much. Where do I go? It doesn't really matter which way I go. I'm just gonna stick to the right. It's just, it's so much about streaming that I still do not understand, even after streaming for 3 freaking years. There's still a lot I don't know about this. And there's really just a mechanics that I don't understand. This one, like, I'm not understanding right now is like, why is it that my stream buffers like every minute? Or like every couple minutes, and then it crashes. And then when it boosts back up, my stream doesn't buffer again. And now, as soon as I say that, it's buffering. Oh my god. And there's a lot about Twitch I just do not understand. And it's really just a mechanics here in streaming. I think it's honestly fine right now. It's not buffering nearly as much. The time when I just buffered when I was just speaking. This is the second time it buffers that I noticed it was buffering since after my stream crashed. I honestly think it might be good now, but I'm not sure. I will need to do some editing when I'm preparing this video for YouTube because of the fact that I will need to cut out that moment where my stream crashed and you saw like that blue screen with the guy face palming. I would like it if there was no fog.
Listen, you maggots!
We're approaching the fort, Captain. Fire! Left themselves exposed. Make him pay, Captain. Ready to fire, Captain.
I didn't even notice they some mortar.
Fire! Yep, Captain. Well placed shot there. Fire! Ready to mark, sir.
Oh shit. And you turn, oh god.
Dose the gallants of wine. Have us in their sides, Captain.
I said dose! Dose the four, hurry!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind.
I think I should be good now. I want to get a little bit closer.
We need to hit those towers. They're firing on us. Fire! Fire! Awaiting your mark. Fire! She's weak, she's right there, Captain. Fire! Fire! Look out!
There we go. Easy money.
She's foundering!
Easy money. We need to go to the other side though. I think we do.
Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs!
Yeah, I can see the dock sign over there.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
As much sail as you can! Cruise up! Eat her sticks! Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Haul down and clew up!
Alright, let's go liberate this place. Not what I want to do. Okay.
Venga! No bajéis el ritmo!
I'm up. This is gonna be an easy air assassination. Okay, let's go into the war room. Okay, so we have a lot of locations to clear out. We're going to start with the main locations, and then we are going to be moving on to the collectibles. And in all likelihood, we will need to do some ship farming before I can consider myself ready to handle the next area, which is a medium area, to go into Tulum. Which, as soon as we get to that point, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this fort before I do the main mission. That's really what I'm preparing for, is just make sure that I'm ready for the fort. That's really my main concern at this point. And I feel like that once I get the upgrades that I'm trying to get, then I will be ready on the fort. I will be ready for the fort, I should say. But, yeah, it's just, I'm willing to, like, find some ships, likely some frigates. And while I'm on the topic of frigates, the last stream, when I unlocked the Kenway Fleet thing, I said that I wasn't actually going to, I can't think. Load a frigate, for the fleet. I'm actually going to, save up for, Man of War. It's honestly kind of a bad idea to do that because of the fact that there will come a time, like, later on in the, like, by the end of this playthrough, where I will, in all likelihood, need to farm out the, Kenway's Fleet missions. Plus, they actually give materials, which could be helpful for upgrading my ship. So I'm actually going to, once I go into a conflict with the frigate, for the materials, in fact, that might be a good one right there. I am actually going to, captain a frigate. I'm gonna, like, appoint one of my crew members to be a captain for a frigate. Just so that I can get, start off on the Kenway Fleet missions, because I think they are necessary for an achievement and they are limited. Oh, really? I already have it. Well, that was easy. I somehow misread that when that popped up. I somehow misread that as Gibraltar. And I was literally thinking, oh wow, Gibraltar is in this map, because I was thinking of Watchpoint Gibraltar. No, it's like Gibara or something like that. Gibara.
Captain's at the helm.
There's my booty.
What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Ade.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance,
Need
mind.
metal and wood. This has metal and cloth. That's good enough.
He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Awaiting orders, sir! They're so exposed! Yourselves! Ready to put...
Why is this slow motion cam?
Fire! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Everybody closer! All in the sun! I said close! Close before, hurry!
board.
Heave ho! Heave! Heave! You're all dead
Stop. There you go. Nearly a single crew member.
We now have the materials required to make the ship stronger, sir.
Do we now? We can get a broadside upgrade, and that's actually something that I was wanting to get. So, as a reminder, I was wanting to get the advanced hull. I was wanting to get a couple of broadside cannon upgrades, and I can't get this one, so I just might do that. And I was wanting to get... Honestly, I think another good spot would be to upgrade our mortar. We need more metal for that, so let's go ahead and upgrade our broadside cannons. We now need 300 for the next upgrade. Basically, I think that once I get this next upgrade for broadside cannons, I may be ready in regards to firepower to handle a medium tier fort. And honestly, my hull may be strong enough to handle a medium tier fort as it is. However, I also want to increase the damage of our mortar and our swivel. We need 200 metal for that. We need 200 metal for 400. I should probably consider upgrading our crew quarters. I'll hold off on that for now. This is a schooner. Schooners, brig. I'm actually gonna sell one of my schooners. And that will give me an opportunity to get another brig. I can never tell like what is new with this ship whenever they go in that like panoramic view. Supposedly there's something new is being added, but I can never tell like what it is. Go to Jiguey. I'm was thinking about looting that schooner. I'm gonna say no for now.
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
Breaks would be a little more worth our time. Oh, completely slipped my mind. So, last time I streamed, I actually had to cut my live stream, short by roughly an hour and a half. I think I ended the live stream at about like 1 hour and 40-ish minutes in. And usually I end my stream roughly at the 3-hour mark, like 2 hour and 50 minutes in to 3 hours. Normally I always try and like stream for the full 3 hours, and if I will need to cut it short, I will just give like a notice in advance. However, I was very tired that stream. As I mentioned before, I kind of went to bed late. I kind of fell asleep late, and I woke up late. And you would think that that would cause me to actually be well rested, but for some reason it made me like very sleepy, and it was very hard for me to.
More sail! All sail!
It's actually very difficult for me to actually stay awake.
Reef in all tops! Hold down! Hold
So
down!
it was really affecting my commentary. I could actually tell that it was affecting my commentary. So I had to end the stream like earlier than I normally would, but I will say it. Normally my streams don't end that abruptly, and I will be streaming the full 3 hours next Sunday. But just really do apologize for ending it early, but it won't be the case. It won't be the case next. Heck. I know that's a schooner, but it looks weird how it's just passing by. It won't be the case when I stream next Sunday. I will be streaming full 3 hours. My deepening predicament. As with deep sadness, I should now relate the genesis of my feeling of great isolation from my parents, even at so young an age, and my powerful sense that I was too much different from them, meaning that though they had borne me and raised me, I seemed not of their issue nor of their kind, and the reverie described previously cast its feeling in a firmer mold. I seemed not to be of this world at all. Indeed, there were days when I felt not remotely human at all, but of any other kind of creature entire. Between the sorry, I thought I saw something like one of those moments where your eyes play tricks on you. I thought I saw something like huge, like crawling on my wall by my closet, which is over to my left off camera. And it honestly kind of looked like a giant spider, and I had to like look over my shoulder and actually see what it was. But it was just nothing. It was just my eyes playing tricks on me. Between the time of my 4th year and my 14th, I was given to such a profession of reveries and ideas and dreams that I should sound mad to describe them, yet by outward appearance I was as normal as any lad, and further, was never particularly troubled by what crossed my mind: visions of great cities made of glass, portraits of beautiful men and women in great flowing robes, machines that generated lightning as easily as thunderclouds, vehicles that flew in the skies as birds. As I say, ideas and visions too fanciful to be entertained by any sane minds, yet all too real in my head to be ignored. Wow. Some of those descriptions kind of made me think that I was seeing like Isu things, but they just talked about like metal birds or something like that flying in the skies. Was he actually seeing the future in that instance, or did Isu just have like some form of aircraft that I'm just not aware of? I'm on attack.
Seems like we're taking the cap inconspicuously. Get frisky. There! Get him!
I need to loot him for ammo. I'm actually gonna clear this cave out and then I'll just go ahead and grab the collectibles. Good job, you stood him fire and he died. Clearly the apex of the food chain. Yeah, so it looks like there's one more enemy here. Go ahead and take him out. Okay, let's get this chest and hopefully we get like a decent sum of money. Money. Embrace my inner Arthur Morgan. Stop. Fire barrel, not money. I also love how this place is called Jiguey. Sugar 30, that's not bad. There we go. And there's fragments. Possible my stream may end up crashing again. There's a very long buffer. Just gonna wait around here until it's done. That's like a 30 or 45-second delay, holy shit. And the thing is, like, I do so much preparation before I start the stream. I always make sure that my connection to my stream is as good as it possibly be, which, by what I mean by that is, I run the internet speed test to make sure that my streams are essentially, and to make sure that my connection to the internet is as effective as possible, so to give me the best possible connection to my live stream. And I never stream if I'm like below a certain threshold, and this time when I started live streaming I was above that threshold. And I still had having issues with my stream crashing, and I don't know why. It's something I need to look into. This thing is, like, I had like so many issues throughout the entire time I've been live streaming. I've had so many issues of my having connection issues with Twitch that I should have used that boat. That I actually had to follow several different guides on YouTube to try to make sure that what I'm doing is the best possible thing it could be. And I was looking like that all those things that I'm still like doing to this day is like not enough. Really frustrating. Schooner. There's a gunboat. Okay, let's head to the south location. If we're lucky, we can get another frigate.
Lay loft! Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
What are you doing, you mad lad?
To larboard, sir! Some sort of cargo there, sir!
Let's see. That is a schooner. That's a gunboat. I know my ships. Yep, I already checked that schooner. Hmm. Not a lot of frigates here. We are currently an hour into the live stream, or roughly thereabouts. We're going to be streaming for another 2 hours. And I would really like to encounter a frigate anytime soon. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Is that a treasure? That's a mother load. What's with all those ships?
Starboard! Looks like booty! Tumble up! Do you hear the
Ready
news?
to fire! Ready! Fire! Fire! Get up there, sir! I don't want to come out! Fire! Weakest right there, Captain! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
Gonna go after that schooner.
Brace yourself!
Concentrate!
Fire!
Just gonna go after my this schooner just to lower my wand level. Actually, you know what?
They got us, Captain!
Can we?
I'll use it to repair my ship.
Douse off at me! Bring them in for a steely kiss!
Guns, fellas, use your pistols. Actually, has some decent stuff.
Loose and catch the wind.
You mad, Captain?
Crowd it all on.
Trim to! Fill those sails!
I'm actually gonna.
Pull them in with a will.
What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna loot these. And then I'm gonna capture the
Any who set foot here, die!
I think I'm gonna capture the hunter ship.
Defend our deck, fellas!
Fuck, I almost died there. I almost died there. The freaking captain, I was not expecting the captain.
Brace for impact! Ahoy! All hands to stations! Hostile warship closing! Brig! Spanish
Studs out. Let's get moving.
Hardy! I said Hardy!
Ready to fire,
Brace
sir.
for impact!
Okay.
Look, Captain. Put a shot right through there.
Fire! Over the dock star!
Fire! Right grapple, sir. Pull. Reel the lovers in.
Okay, this is the last ship we are going to board. Oh, not the last ship because we still have that hunter ship to take care of. But once we get this hunter ship done, or once we capture this hunter ship, we're gonna actually fast over to the fort and lower our bounty.
Soon have you kissing my anger, boy.
There you go.
Let's go. Crowd on every inch of sail.
Oh god. Let's see how much damage a single arrow volley.
Brace yourself.
Careful, Captain!
See how much damage a single cannon volley does.
Make him fire! Concentrate on the task at hand!
Fire!
I was a little bit too slow there. There we go. Okay, now we need to board this. And we're actually gonna fast travel back to the fort.
Grappling hooks away. Let's to the prize.
There we go. This is one we're gonna capture. My stream is buffering again. What the fuck is going on? I think I have enough materials to actually get a couple upgrades. Okay, it's lower at 1 level.
I would help you loot. ¿Necesita algo?
Oh, I actually don't. I think we need a lot more than that. Shit. How much more? Oh, well, we need 300 metal. We have 110. We need a lot more wood. Holy shit. Again, I'm not entirely worried about that right now. I honestly think that 3 whole upgrades is honestly fine. I also want to get like a better mortar. I'm actually kind of close to getting mortar. I want to get broadside first. Alright.
Si me necesita, estaré por aquí.
Let's head back to the ship. We will actually go and do the 10-way fleet stuff. Yeah, we do. Victory! Victory for Zim. Okay, so we have two things. Let's actually go into our ships. One to repair ships. No. I thought I actually hit salvage actually, but I wanted to repair ship. Let's go to naval map. We will do Gulf of Mexico. Again, I don't know if there's I can enter these, but I'm just doing it just in case. Okay, all our ships are sent out. Should be all successful unless I get a glitch.
Captain has the helm. What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of...
Okay, now let's clear out location.
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Addy.
This freaking broke wind.
Master Kid hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, on the Yucatan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. But he has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Okay, I need metal. I need a lot of wood and metal. We're getting into another conflict because we need materials.
Loose all, let's move!
Loose tops and royals!
Ready to fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Captain!
Fire! Hold in!
Actually, not gonna bother unless.
We're down to the ship, can we?
Fire! That one did some damage!
Stay tight, Naval. Indicate her ability to ram.
Brace for impact! Give the order, sir! Fire! Yeah!
I love storms in this game. Always make things so exciting.
Pull them down the hell, lads!
Wow! Are you freaking serious? That was a great shot. I was actually thinking about it. I was actually thinking about it lowering my water level, but I'm not really that high.
More sail! All sail!
I'm trying to get away from this ship. I don't really care about that. I really do not care about a couple of schooners. Even though they did have wood, and I think one of them had metal, it's honestly brig and man of wars, and even like those special ships over there called. I think I have one on the map. Are these called naval convoys? Even those are like more worth doing than going after schooners. Only real reason I can think of is going after schooners. If you're in a long ship battle and you're already low, you just use schooners to just replenish your health. It's just so easy to take down. They're not really worth much else. Okay, we're almost here. Shit. I did not realize those combinations had docked so fast. I just crashed right into it. That's funny. Play with friends to complete the mission faster. That would be good. I don't know how, I don't know of any of my friends that still play this game. I'm gonna run out of gems so fast. How to... That was easy. Santa Luis. And let's go on to Southern British Isles. I honestly can't tell which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. I think Cellmates is new. Let's see how many materials I got from that. 168, 150, I need a lot more. Yeah, let's go exploring. Let's start with this viewpoint.
I see. That's all. A sporting gentleman.
And what we can do here. Looks like there's a tavern here, so looks like we're gonna be getting into a tavern brawl. Let's see what we have here. We're actually gonna start with the tavern. We have Animus, Fragments, Bottle, Chest, and Fasten Contracts. Oh my god, please. Stop! God.
Hey!
I really do not like this outfit. I'm actually getting ready to change it. Oh, cheap shot.
I don't want to know how this story unfolds. I'm not going to wait around to see how. Push him back!
Herb stomp. Let's go ahead and climb the ladder. I'm gonna grab this chest. Check the map.
Singular fellow.
Okay, I think we're currently an hour and 30 minutes in.
Am I missing something?
The thing is, I'm starting to wonder if I even need to be as prepared as I'm trying to be for this area. I may actually, because I'm like having an easy time with combat, but at the same time we're going to be going to a higher level area. My first reverie. I recall with great clarity the day of my first reverie. Heretofore I had only the sense of my bicameral mind, but on this day I was offered a glimpse as if through a window into that second buried soul, into the second life within me. I was 4 years of age, and it was a fresh autumn day. I was out with my parents upon an excursion, strolling about the place called Beacon Hill. That's actually in New York. We, having only concluded our picnicking, now ranged about the park to take view of the city below. At least I think Beacon Hill is in New York. I think that's like a location in Assassin's Creed 3. It was then a coolness fell upon me. The world seemed to darken and glow all at once. I fell back, landing. It seemed into a pair of clouding arms. A voice said to me, "Go, beloved, go to your rest." As eerie as it was, a deep love suffused me. The voice went on. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain, and though you must pass from this life, I see you renewed. Reborn to remain at my side forever. Never before and rarely since had I felt such a depth of adoration. The skies cleared and the world lighted, and I woke supine with my parents looming over my name. Huh, that's interesting. So, as I have said before, these bottles are the, like the perspective of the sage that we met in Sequence 2. And, for those of you unaware, the sages are essentially the reincarnation of the Isu Aita, who you actually meet in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I am not entirely a big fan of the Fate of Atlantis DLC in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. However, I do appreciate them trying to give some sort of explanation or some sort of lore regarding the Isu. Even though I feel like that they kind of, it wasn't really necessary, I guess. But, as you might have already been able to tell if you played this game before, if you saw my older streams, sages are like an important part of this game. Really an important part of a lot of Assassin's Creed games, was kind of like the main focus of Assassin's Creed Unity as well. And I want to say Sage was involved in Syndicate, however I honestly can't remember.
Not really necessary.
My memory on the Assassin's Creed franchise is at times spotty. I remember like a lot of the key moments, however I'm kind of like spotty on others. Okay, so we're just missing the assassin contracts. I am honestly kind of debating on whether or not I should stop reading the bottles on livestream and just say those for Assassin's Creed, for the post stream session where I just read all the new Animus database entries. The only thing that's keeping me from actually doing that is the fact that it actually forces you to look at the letter when you pick it up. And that means that it marks it as red. It'll be hard for me to find when I'm going back to look at it. It's really the only reason why I do it on stream. And as for the post-it notes and the Abstergo, I'm honestly not sure if I will have another opportunity to, I'm honestly not sure if I'll have another opportunity to get that achievement. I have another opportunity to explore Abstergo after I beat the game. I've seen like some sources say that you can, I've seen some sources say you can't, but it also kind of puts you into the database entries, or it kind of forces you to read the note. That's another reason why I just don't bother like doing that in the post video section, because it'll be kind of hard for me to find. There's a lot of stuff I'm still trying to figure out, like about how I'm gonna handle things on my channel, and especially with this game in particular. And it's mostly, sorry, thought I heard something. It's mostly due to the fact that apparently recently Ubisoft has closed down multiplayer support for Assassin's Creed, from Assassin's Creed 2 to Assassin's Creed 3. And this means that they kind of made it so they're completely unable to like download the DLC or play the multiplayer. And there's a lot of people that are thinking that Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag may be next. And if they do close out the multiplayer for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, that means I will not be able to get all the achievements for this game. So I've been highly debating about actually doing like the multiplayer early and just doing like counting it a little bit differently, because I was gonna try and stream it. I was gonna try and stream it. However, if they are going to close down the multiplayer for Black Flag, then I may just try and like record my sessions beforehand and just do like a I can't think. And just like upload my recordings onto YouTube, because it's just I can't like show the multiplayer if Ubisoft is gonna close it. I misread that as Marijuana Island. I don't know how, but I did. Dang it, I'm too far away. Come here, dummy. dick. Holy crap, those captains kick ass. Wow. God, I almost died to him. God. Why can't I deal with captains? Go ahead and think this viewpoint. I said, let's go ahead and sync this viewpoint. Stop. Okay. Take a look at the map. We have a treasure map here. Four 42. Oh. Yeah, it's there. Okay. That's not gonna be for a while. I thought that there was a treasure map linked to this area, but it looks like I was wrong. As per usual. Here you are.
Good day's hunting.
This is 579 720. 579 720. 579 720. 579. Over there on Andreas Island. Yeah, so we'll go back there and after we finish out this island, and then we'll go and grab that treasure. And then we'll go back to that other island and get that other freaking I can't think. Get the other. My brain just died. Assassin contract. Mariguana Island. Something I will say in regards to tomorrow's live stream for Kingdom Hearts 1, just so you guys know what to expect. I've been spending the first 30, 45 minutes fully exploring and doing everything we can do in, Deep Jungle. Then we're going to be going back to Traverse Town, completing that world. And we'll likely be fully exploring Agrabah as well. Leech Harpoon is now available. Okay, now let's go back to Crooked Island. God, this chair. Been sitting down in this chair for so long, my butt is starting to hurt. I swear to God, this is another, like, high-level captain. I honestly probably wouldn't have had that much trouble if you didn't detect me. Because if he just got, like, one step closer and he didn't, like, detect me, then I would have been able to assassinate him. But he detected me, and that means that I was not able to kill him. He is fucking insane. Dunzo. Also been neglecting my my fleet, so I should probably take care of that. Yep, that's complete. Yeah, once a bell, okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and check on our pirate fleet. repair. And repair. Jiguey Bottle. All we can do there. Oh, there's one down. There's two down. Looks like we're gonna be taking some hits. Victory! Honestly, this naval thing really isn't that bad. Just gonna let this play out. The 25, don't know what that is. Okay. Is there any more? Yep, got the Jameson. Okay, let's go. I'm actually kind of curious. Still need 500 wood for that. We're actually getting kind of close to having 200 metals. 300 metals for that. I'm on still like going for those 3 upgrades. I still want to try and get a whole upgrade. I want to enforce my
Captain has the helm.
broadside cannons one more time, and I also want to get my broadside cannon one more time, and I also want to increase my mortar damage. And then I feel like I'll be ready. I'm still like a low level part of the game, so these ships still don't like give me that much money or that much materials, I should say.
Want to be left in peace.
Okay.
Captain's helm.
Next, let's go ahead and work on the overworld stuff. And as soon as we do that, we may actually, looking at the time, this may be the last time we do. To avoid spending another stream, me just doing ship combat, I may just try and like get the upgrades offline. I'll probably just go around this area just fighting frigates and stuff for materials, because I really want to spend the next stream actually making some progress. So the next stream will likely be making some more story progress. We'll be clearing out this fort, and we will be doing this main mission, and we'll likely complete all of sequence over on 4. Are we on 4 or are we on 5? We're on 4.
What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken
Oh,
like
shit.
a true Welshman, Addy.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in
That's
Synchronize.
something that I'm actually gonna go after.
Some distance, mind, on the Yucatan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Fire!
The mortar would
On
be
your mark!
ideal.
Fire! Get up there! Fancy a wee swim, do you? Fire! Cannon ready! Fire!
Come, do that, Captain.
Fire! Who exposed? Take the shots! Bubbles and
Okay, let's go ahead and loot this baby, and then we will keep on going on our journey to get the collectibles in the overworld, or not the overworld, but the Uncharted collectibles in this region.
reel 'em in, me truck!
I am actually gonna try and take out the captain. Wait, do I not have a swivel gun for the back end? I did. Okay. There we go. Another ship boarded. Or another ship completed, I should say. I'm actually wondering, there's an achievement for plundering 30 ships? I gotta be close to it by now. Dog life, 46%. I'm also getting kind of somewhat. I'm not close at all, but 20% to getting cannon fodder. Next ship, I think I'm just gonna lower my bounty.
Larboard, come in! There's a man afloat there, sir! Fire! Douse the royals, toss!
Ahoy aloft! Bring it all in!
Okay, let's do this. Eleven at 30 Uncharted. Okay.
Captain's at the helm.
Next up, we'll be heading over here.
Loose main sails!
Close down! Man your sheets!
So, keeping an eye out for Briggs. That's tempting. I'll let that guy go, actually. This seems like a pretty good area to find like Briggs to loot.
Haul in the stunsail!
Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull!
Haul down and clew up!
Okay, let's go.
Hands in the water!
Something I will say, I noticed that when I was going into progress tracker, I only went up about 3%. I was at 31%, now I'm at 34%. I imagine that once I go back to doing story missions, I'll be making a lot more progress and completions. Just so far, like all I've been doing is collectibles, but there is also a lot of stuff that I'm planning on doing this stream that is not technically required for 100% completion. The heck you doing? What are you doing? Jeez.
Captain has the helm.
Okay.
Mains out, let's go!
Holy shit. I haven't seen that one before. It's on Moby Dick.
Starboard command! Cargo adrift there, sir!
Just noticed there's someone I followed. A lot of these names on my followers list are names I recognize. Like looking at Twitch, like the first one on my list is Seagull. He's an Overwatch streamer. And there's like these people that I followed because he was playing Call of Duty at the time. I was interested in Call of Duty. And then there's this person that I swear to God I never even followed, named Nadia Kala, and I have no idea who the heck that is. I don't even remember following him. So strange. It's just kind of one of those things, like when you're like going through like your YouTube channel, you're sorting through your followers, and you encounter like a YouTuber where you just can't remember like why you followed him or like who they even are. Like especially if they change their profile picture, their username. This is coming from someone who has like over like 260 subscribers. I don't have a problem, I swear. I should say I have over 260 people I subscribe to. And there's several people on there that I just don't even know who they are because they changed their name so many times that they at one point someone actually removed all their content. I swear to God, they were like a YouTuber that was focused on like something, I can't remember what. At one point they removed all of their content and changed their name to something. I can't remember what they changed it to, but it was something that is self-deprecating. Like they called it the stupid guy or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but it's clear that he was just kind of like destroying his channel or something. Because he had like nothing on his channel, like no videos, nothing, no playlists. And his channel looked like a shell, and I would never like subscribe to anyone it was like a shell name. Well, I usually have subscribed to someone. The only reason that I would subscribe to someone who is a shell, like a shell account, is in the case of a former YouTuber that I never even really got into things, called Yogscast T, back when I'd still watched the Yogscast. And there was this character that often like appeared like in various YouTubers games called T, and he essentially was this Minecraft skin of a green dinosaur. And she created a YouTube account called Yogscast T that I followed, and he never did anything with it. So it's just still subscribed to him. I'm still subscribed to him. It's just he has no content, but. For sentimentality's sake, I'm not gonna subscribe to him, but there are those people that subscribe to who subscribe because they were covering like a game that is very rarely covered or something like that, and they just completely shell out their account, and either because of copyright or because of something, and kind of leads me to wonder like who the heck those people are when they like change their name, their profile picture, they delete all their content. I think there's like 3 people that I saw recently that did that, and many of those 3 people were people that I subscribed to for years. I honestly, to talk a little bit about my history as a quote-unquote content creator. When I first started making videos for YouTube or Twitch, for me it was YouTube, I had some really bad false starts, and rather than to try and like salvage my own account, I started a new account like several months or years later because I forgot my email address tied to it and I forgot my password tied to it. I remember my first account was something stupid, and I named it this way because I was trying to model it after the YouTuber Dashi, but I named my first channel that I ever created when I was in high school as Rage Masters, R-A-G-E Masters. And it was intended to be a fake Rage channel, like what I consider Dashi to be. Every single time I watch a Dashi video, like, he always, like, gets so mad whenever he's playing games. It's just, to me, it's like he's faking it. Yet everyone I talk to is a fan of his content said, no, he's actually, like, legitimately getting mad. He's not faking it at all. I'm someone that, I grew up with autism. I had my fair share of meltdowns. I know what real anger looks like. I experienced it before. Like, some of the content that Dashi has honestly kind of looks like fake rage, like he's just getting mad just to get views. And that's what I tried to do with my first YouTube channel when I was in high school. So rather than, my goal was to play games that I sucked at, instead I played games that I was good at, and I was still trying to like be like angry all the time. And it ended up like turning into something that I ended up turning into something that I just didn't want to be. Where my first game series I was doing on that channel was Assassin's Creed 1, which is a game I absolutely love. And at one point in that fake rage channel, at one point I call like the soldiers that were fighting in like the Middle East as terrorists. Which is something that I would never say again. Like, even if I were to be playing a game, a first-person shooter focused on the Middle East during the Iraq War, I would not be willing to like call those fighters terrorists, unless it's like generally acceptable to call them that. Like, I don't know, like Counter-Strike Go or whatever that game is, where he has like soldiers versus terrorists. That's the only that's the only real reason I would call someone from the Middle East terrorist. But I call those soldiers that, and I felt as that moment was really the moment that I had the bright idea to upload to YouTube. Was a moment when I realized I did not want to do this anymore, so I stopped stopped recording on that channel, and I created a new channel like a couple months later. I think it was actually when I was either in senior high school or when I was actually I think I was still in high school then. And my new channel was called Blockhead Plays, because I was trying to model it after some Minecraft Let's Play, even though I never actually played Minecraft on that channel. This channel actually, my second channel actually kind of got a little bit more success, where I think I got like 6 or 7 subscribers. But that account, I learned the hard way how much of a bitch copyright can be. When I had the bright idea to play Tony Hawk Proving Grounds, which for those of you who are unaware, Tony Hawk Proving Grounds has a shit ton of copyrighted songs. Every single one of my videos on that channel got a copyright strike. I'm still I still wouldn't. That's still like a game that I currently have abandoned on this account, on my Xbox account. However, if I were to stream any Tony Hawk game, I would need to like use like one of those tactics that people that stream like Forza Horizon do, where they just kind of use like a royalty-free radio station to play and place the music on Tony Hawk. That's the only possible way that I could stream that game without receiving copyright strikes. And honestly, there is a Tony Hawk game that I am actually interested in playing on this channel, and that is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I actually played like quite a bit of it, like really like got past the first area. I had like a really good time with it, but I never actually beat it. And I never actually beat any Pro Skater game. But that's a game that I'm actually kind of considering playing on my channel, by the way. But I can't remember what other games I was doing on the channel. I think I was doing like 2 different games on that copyright channel. I can't remember what the second one was. But I still noticed that people, those videos were actually somewhat popular. You got like some of those videos got like 60 views or something.
Captain has the helm.
But because of the copyright strikes, I just had to abandon that channel and just kind of like flee the sinking ship. The third and final channel that I had and abandoned was not even really my fault. It was abandoned because of something that I couldn't actually predict. In 2018, a wildfire burned through my home of Paradise, California, and made me homeless for 2 months before I was able to live in the house you see me in right now. In that wildfire, my computer was, and my games, my Xbox, my TV, my thousands of dollars worth of electronics, and pretty much everything that I owned and treasured. Some of those were sentimental value, because some of those are like completely irreplaceable because I got them from my dead grandfather. But I lost everything in the Camp Wildfire, and one of the things I lost was my computer that had the backup hours of unedited content for a game that I was doing on that channel called Tavern Special Edition, and this is a game that I covered recently on Twitch. But on this account, that account, by the way, that third YouTube account was called Your Little Gamer. I know I'm really great at naming my channels. And even this account, like ZBoy896, you may think it's like a really dumb name, but I didn't have that many friends growing up. I didn't really play video games with friends that much growing up. So really the first real experience I had of playing a game with a friend that's just sitting on the couch next to me was when I was playing like Need for Speed Most Wanted. And one of my best friends in high school named my character Z-Boy. So that's kind of been like my go-to account name. Either like Z-Boy316, which is my Minecraft account, or it's Z-Boy896, which is my Twitch account. But that's the story behind the name of my channel. But anyway,
Captain's helm.
the difference between what I did for Skyrim Special Edition on this channel and the difference between the Skyrim Special Edition I did on my old channel was a modded playthrough, where I was trying out like a bunch of different mods. I had like a bunch of like really nice cosmetic mods. I think the most amount of mods that I had was focused on the Heartfire DLC. Like I had like a mod that allowed me to adopt like 4 children instead of 2. I had a mod that allowed me to adopt a vampire child, which I never even got to experience. There's like a lot of mods that essentially focus on Heartfire. I also had like a mod that was a Heartfire expansion where you could actually like build a house that was not actually in the base game. And I had a really good time with that. I had a really good time when I played the mods, but unfortunately, Camp Wildfire happened, and I lost all my content, and that kind of caused me to like abandon that channel, and I did not even was not even remotely interested in like streaming or working on YouTube until that was it, like 2020, I think, was when I started streaming on Twitch. I initially actually started like streaming on Mixer, the Xbox streaming app, but they actually closed down Mixer shortly after I started streaming on it. I just went over to Twitch. But been going strong for 3 years, the longest I've ever consistently worked on Twitch or YouTube. And I will likely continue to be working on this for many years to come. But that's my history as a content creator. Not a glamorous one. Definitely made a lot of mistakes, but I also learned a lot as well.
Captain has the helm.
I still feel like that. Sorry. I like a frog in my throat. One of my main philosophies that I kind of learned from my time on my first YouTube channel, The Rage One. I learned it's easier to maintain a following, it's easier to enjoy a game when you're not like constantly getting angry all the time. And part of the reason why I stopped streaming Overwatch was I was constantly getting angry, and I was worried that it was going to cause something bad to surface from my mouth. But I trying to make all my streams mostly positive. Sorry, throw it again. I keep trying to make things mostly positive. I keep trying to God.
Looks like booty.
I keep trying to essentially like be a good experience for those that watch my channel, and not like kind of like get all mad and say something offensive or something that I can't come back from. But I've really been like taking like all those channels as kind of a learning experience, and believe it or not, with all those three of the channels I actually learned something from. First channel I actually learned to not get angry when I'm playing games, because that just rarely works out. Other channel I learned a crucial lesson about copyright. I need to be careful about what to play. Third channel, back up your fucking shit. I actually have like all my streams backed up on my hard drive, and if I know a wildfire is gonna come burn through my town, I'm gonna disconnect that shit and take it with me, because I'm not losing all my shit again. The one good thing about Twitch is the fact that they allow you to archive like up to 2 months of your streams. So that makes it so that even if like another wildfire were to burn through my town, which by the way, I'm like live in the middle of the city, or the outskirts of a city. I'm not like living in the mountains like I was before. I'm actually living in an area like kind of surrounded by plains. So I really should have like no threat of me me losing my home and going homeless again. But in case it does happen, in case I know that a wildfire is going to come, in case I know that a natural disaster is going to come, it's as simple as me remembering to disconnect my hard drive and bringing them with me. That way I don't lose my shit. It's relatively easy to get like a new computer if I lose it. It's relatively easy or to get like a new TV. Like even if I had to like downgrade and get like a 32-inch TV, or actually like a 20-inch TV, I think I have like a 46-inch right now. The only thing that's going to be a problem is if I lose everything, is just getting like a new Xbox Series S, because it's still like a pain in the ass to get those consoles. But it's relatively easy to replace what I have lost. It's not so easy to replace as things that are kind of irreplaceable. Anyway, that's my rant over.
As much sail as you can.
Loose all! Party like!
I'm still like trying to replace my stuff. There's still like so much stuff that I have not actually gone back after the camp out fire happened. But I'm not really too worried about the stuff I've lost anymore. I already got like most of the stuff back.
Douse all but me.
Crew up tops! Douse those
I
men!
just realized. Did I miss my ships being done? You're not gonna hiccups. $3 hours? Oh shit. I thought that was 3 minutes. I was gonna say, it'd be done by now. There we go. I think I'm actually gonna end things off. Like, I'm not gonna like end things off like as soon as I grab the Animus Fragments, but I think I'm gonna end things off just going to the Pirates Cove, because there's something I want to check out.
Captain's trick!
I really want to check out the manor because I think
Loose the men!
I remember there being a chest where you can collect income,
For all she's worth!
but I can't remember for sure. If there is a chest where you can collect income, then money making it shouldn't be an issue. But I honestly can't remember if there was a chest. Anyway, we're currently 2 hours and 30 minutes into the live stream or thereabouts. Gonna be ending the live stream in another 20 minutes. Or maybe a little bit less than that. As soon as I grab these 2 collectibles, I'm gonna be going back to the hideout. For those curious into like how much we have left to do before we get the 100%, we aren't even like halfway done with this game. But as soon as we get to land, I'll go ahead and just go over my initial thoughts into how long all this will take. So as I have mentioned before, I'm gonna be getting like the upgrades I want to get like offline before like this stream and the next. By the way, not next as in tomorrow's stream, but next as in next Friday stream. Next stream, I'm going to be going to this area. We're going to be taking on this fort, and we are going to be doing all of Sequence 4. Afterwards, we may do some more exploration. We may clear out this area, and we may clear out this area, and we may also be doing some more missions in between. There is definitely going to be some longer. There's only like 4 missions in this upcoming in this current like mission stream. However, there are some longer sequences coming up, and yeah, we still kind of have like a lot of stuff to get through, but I'm gonna be saving things like the legendary ship for the very end of the playthrough, like at least until after I fully upgrade my jackdaw. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be trying to focus on hunting as it comes across. In between this stream and the next stream, though, I will be reviewing the hunting, the crafting thing. At least trying to remember to review the crafting thing, just so that I can see if there's like any hunting opportunities I missed. Because there is a pigs here. I think I already got like stuff for pigs, but I'm gonna be checking just in case. There's also pigs and iguanas. This is beavers, I think, or it's either beavers or fuchsias. Deer. Things like that. I will be like reviewing like the crafting thing and making sure I'm not missing anything. But I'd rather like keep on top of those as it comes up. But my plan for how I'm handling this game is currently pretty flexible. I'm still going to be trying to interweave both exploration and mission things. And though there's a storm coming in, and although I did kind of like do a lot of exploration in between the last sequence and this sequence, I still am gonna be trying to stick to my guns and doing like one sequence for each region. The only reason why I kind of like change things up a bit now is because I kind of need the materials to upgrade my ship. And I figure exploring is like a good way to do it. Something I will say while we are traveling is I have recently been playing a lot of the new game Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you have grown up with games like Animal Crossing, if you have grown up with games like The Sims, or even if you have enjoyed Stardew Valley, I think you may find out that you will enjoy your time with Dreamlight Valley. It has honestly been a lot of fun. It is just so addicting. It honestly plays very similarly, in my opinion, to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I honestly, there's a lot of similarities between it, but I will say, if you grew up like on Disney and Pixar movies, you may find out you may enjoy like this game a lot, because My main criticism with Animal Crossing is I really hate it when I always feel like that with Animal Crossing I have to play it consistently. Because if you don't play Animal Crossing for too long, there's a chance for your villagers to leave, there's a chance for your town to degrade, which is kind of standard. That's honestly not something I currently have a problem with. But really, you are essentially punished for not playing the game, and that's one thing that I just don't like. Wow. That's honestly... What the fuck is going on? That's honestly, my stream is buffering, King. God dang it. I was kind of distracted by the ships, and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot entirely what I was talking about. I think I was talking about Animal Crossing, but I was actually gonna connect it back to Dreamlike Valley, but I can't remember what I was talking about. If I were to ever hazard a guess, I was gonna say,
Give me some speed!
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
shit!
See rise.
I forgot that I was already done with the things. Okay, so we're here. So what I was gonna say is, if you are like me and you gonna, I'm probably like the only one that feels this way, but again, my problem with Animal Crossing New Horizons is, my Animal Crossing in general, is I feel like it kind of requires you to play that consistently. However, as far as I can tell, that's not the case. If you don't play the game and if you don't play the game that much, if you don't, if you play it like once or like every like couple months or weeks or something, God forbid years, it's honestly not that big of a deal. Because as far as I can tell, the villagers you invite onto your...
It's still missing a little something.
As far as I can tell, if you, sorry, it's just, there's so much stuff going on. I thought that was a chest, and I did not mean to buy that upgrade. Whoops. I'll just go ahead and finish my thought, and then I'll go ahead and end the stream. As far as I can tell, no matter, like, how much, time you spend away from the game, your villagers will not leave the town. There are some villagers that are just integral to the story, and they will never leave. As for the villagers that aren't integral, I honestly think I've seen like no evidence, or the game doesn't even tell you that that there's a chance for those characters to leave. And honestly, I consider that to be a plus. There's also an achievement for housing like 30 different characters on your village. That to me implies that in theory you could house every single character in this game on your island. And that to me means that your characters cannot leave. Which just kind of gets rid of my problem with Animal Crossing New Horizons, is I really hate it when I get like an animal that I really like on my island, and then find out they moved out when I haven't played in a couple weeks. That isn't the case with Dreamlight Valley, and honestly, I've been having a blast playing it. It plays very similarly to Animal Crossing, as I said, it's very like foraging focused, but it also has a very dynamic quest system, and it honestly kind of has a really interesting story to me. So if you're interested in that type of thing, feel free to go ahead and check that game out. If you are playing on Xbox or PC, it is available on Game Pass. If you are playing on any other console, either Switch or PlayStation, just know that you have to, I think you will have to spend some money, but I guarantee you it is very worth it. That is actually going to do it for today. If you are remotely interested in what to teach today, most of the games I cover on my channel will be for 1% completion. I will be streaming Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag yet again for next... Wow, I can't talk. I will be streaming Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag yet again next Friday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Kingdom Hearts 1 for 100% completion on Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. And I will be streaming Stardew Valley for 100% completion on Sunday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. As I have stated earlier in the stream, what to expect for Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm going to be spending the first 30 to 45 minutes fully exploring the deep jungle, getting all the collectibles and activities that I can. And then we will be moving back to Traverse Town to actually complete it, unlock the keyhole, before we finally turn our attention to New Worlds. And all likelihood, we will likely finish Agrabah first. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, before I end things off, recently, Kingdom Hearts, my recent Kingdom Hearts live stream received a copyright strike, or copyright warning, on YouTube, and I had to spend like literally 3 days trying to upload that onto YouTube because it was taking a long ass time for the video to finish processing and for it to actually mute the song. The song in question that was muted that had an issue on YouTube was the Gummy Ship Garage music. When I'm gonna try and make an effort where if I need to go into the garage for any reason, I will be muting my live stream so that I will not be flagged for copyright. I do not think that will be the end of the copyright thing. I can think of a couple more instances where there's maybe music that may be copyrighted. One of them is Atlantis, which is a world that we will be coming up soon. The other one involves the credit scene where I'm pretty sure like they have a copyrighted song playing in it. And there's only one other instance in the main story that I can think of that may have a copyrighted song. So just know there may be streams in the future that I will try and that I will be uploading that will have muted sections. That is a cue that there is a copyrighted song that YouTube had a problem with or Twitch had a problem with it. I do know that when I last streamed this game, I went as far as some of the end of the world, and I could not get past Trindabog, and the entire time I streamed that game, I had not gotten a copyright flag on Twitch. That does not look like it's the case on YouTube, so just putting this out there. If you are watching my Kingdom Hearts streams in the future, and you see a section of the video that is muted, that is because of copyright, and I can't do anything about it. So, apologies. Hello everyone, my name is Zach. Sorry, I thought I forgot to move my mic. And welcome to another stream session of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, where I work towards reading all the new journal database entries. Okay, so let's start with locations. We have smuggler dens. The numerous small caves scattered throughout the region were used as secret smuggler dens. Some of these are only accessible by going underwater. Notable examples: Petite Cavern, Jiguey, Ambergris Key, San Juan, and Nata Bay. Art collection. We have bracelet. Ivory bracelet owned by a Nigerian chief from the kingdom of Owo. Chalice, a finely crafted chalice from the region now called Mexico. Jar with 4 faces. A ceramic jar depicting 4 faces created in Casa Grandes, thought to bring increased wealth to the region. And cast cupboard. Caston were used for storing linens. This piece produced in New York has an art style that mimics techniques used in the Netherlands. And fauna. We have the Husha, a large rodent unique to the Caribbean basin. The Husha vary in size and often forms distinct species. From island to island, Husha are hunted and eaten spiced in a stew, either in onions, green peppers, tomatoes, and garlic, or with honey and nuts. Note, here's an idea. What if we had a section in this database for authentic recipes, RL? And that's it. So as I have been saying before, just doing these new entries at the end of each stream will allow me to have better control over the type of things I show off at the end of each stream, because what I've been doing in the previous times I stream Assassin's Creed, I say the database for the very last, and this ended up kind of caused me to be overwhelmed. So just the fact of me just reading the new entries as it comes out makes it so that I am less overwhelmed, and it kind of goes a lot quicker. So that being said, we are done here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.